When we think about the British royal family, our minds often jump straight to the incredible fashion, those meaningful traditions, and yeah, of course, the lavish weddings.
Right, the fairy tale stuff.
Exactly. We love those public-facing aspects, but let's be honest, behind every public persona, every family has its quirks.
Definitely.
And with the royals, there are some truly surprising things going on that most people don't really talk about in polite company.
Mhm.
For this deep dive, we've extracted some fascinating insights from excerpts from Weird Things Everyone Ignores About the Royal Family.mp3.
Okay.
Our mission today is basically to give you a shortcut to being well-informed about the hidden, sometimes bizarre, and often unexpected facets of royal life, far beyond the glamour you see in headlines. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's truly illuminating here is how these seemingly small, isolated facts, when you bring them together, they start to reveal larger patterns
Right.
and deeper insights into royal life that you just won't find anywhere else. We're going to synthesize these details, kind of put them together to give you a really unique understanding.
That's a great way to put it. And we're diving straight into something that highlights the profound gravity of their roles.
Mm-hmm.
The reality of royal travel preparations.
Okay.
Imagine this. Members of the royal family, even the children, must pack an all-black morning outfit when they travel.
Right, even the kids.
Yeah. This isn't for fashion. It's so they're instantly ready for a funeral should, the unthinkable happen with little notice. It really emphasizes the constant readiness required.
Mm.
We learned that this protocol was powerfully illustrated back in 1952. Remember, Queen Elizabeth II was in Kenya?
Yes, when her father died.
Exactly. George VI passed away. And she actually had to wait on the plane when she got back home until a suitable mourning outfit could be brought for her to change into.
Wow.
It's a somber yet incredibly practical tradition, isn't it?
It really speaks to the unique burden of succession, that rests on their shoulders. This blend of intense practicality planning for potential tragedy,
Yeah.
intertwined with an inherent melancholy. It really underscores the relentless demands of their public roles. It's quite a striking reminder of how deeply the institution permeates their personal lives.
Absolutely. And speaking of their constant awareness of duty, there's another fascinating protocol on the safety front. Royal heirs aren't generally supposed to travel together.
Right, not in the same plane or car.
Exactly. The core principle here is to ensure that, should a tragedy occur, there will always be a clear successor remaining for the throne.
Makes sense.
We also found that this rule has, relaxed slightly in recent years, but the spirit of ensuring continuous succession, that remains paramount.
Still the priority.
Okay, so from such serious considerations, let's shift gears a bit to something surprisingly down to earth. The very specific rules of royal fashion.
Ah, yes.
You might expect it all to be entirely opulent, right? But then you hear about certain choices, like their nail polish.
Oh, this is interesting.
It's quite remarkable to learn that the Queen herself reportedly used an affordable Essie nail polish, the color. Ballet slippers, it's like an $8 polish.
No way, really?
Yeah. And Kate Middleton apparently favors Essie's allure. And this isn't just personal preference, it seems to be a rule. Royal women are only permitted simple, light, natural shades.
So no bright reds or dark colors.
Absolutely not. You just won't see that on any royal woman.
Oh.
Now contrast that with their clothing. While the nails have to be muted, the Queen had a very clear preference for wearing vivid, bright colors in her outfits.
Oh, definitely. You always saw her in those bright coats and hats.
She famously said that if she wore beige, nobody would recognize her.
Fair point.
And it seems royal family members generally prefer bright outfits precisely so they do stand out in crowds, making them easily identifiable, especially in large gatherings.
Right, for visibility.
So what does this interesting contrast reveal? This bright clothing, muted nails.
It's an intriguing dichotomy, isn't it? On one hand, you have these bright, really attention-grabbing clothing choices, picked for maximum public visibility.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, this strict adherence to understated, almost invisible nail polish. It reflects a very specific balance, I think. A desire to be seen and recognized, sure, but always within these highly controlled traditional boundaries. It stops any perception of maybe excess or distraction.
That makes a lot of sense. Speaking of particular preferences, let's delve into Queen Elizabeth II's, frankly, peculiar obsession with cake.
Ah, the chocolate biscuit cake. I've heard about this.
Yes. Her former personal chef revealed she was absolutely fixated on it. And get this, She wasn't content with just a single slice.
Oh,
We learned that once a cake was baked, she would consume the entire thing, over a period of time, of course.
right, not in one sitting.
No, no, but she would even ensure a slice was packed and traveled with her, even just for day trips.
Seriously. Took cake on day trips.
Apparently so. Kitchen staff were reportedly forbidden from discarding even the tiniest sliver as she wanted every last bite.
Wow, dedicated.
It's even said that a senior chef sometimes accompanied her on trips specifically with her favorite cake.
That's commitment to cake.
And it wasn't just cake. She had other very particular eating habits, like eating bananas cut into tiny bites with a fork.
The fork? Oh, the banana.
Uh-huh. And when it came to pears, she'd apparently cut off the top and scoop out the insides with a spoon. Very precise.
What this really illustrates, I think, is the incredible microcosm of royal life, even in the smallest personal habits.
Yeah.
These aren't just quirks. They paint a picture of a life where nearly every choice, no matter how small, is managed, perhaps even, controlled.
Mm.
It makes you wonder how much genuine personal preference exists when every aspect of your life is so meticulously tailored and served. Does that create comfort or maybe a unique kind of isolation?
Those are really compelling questions. Now, let's tackle a topic that can genuinely confuse people. Royal surnames.
Oh, boy. Yeah. This one's tricky.
Quick, what's Prince William's last name? It's a trick question, really, because the royal family technically doesn't use consistent surnames like most people do.
Right.
Their house is Mountbatten Windsor, a name adopted by Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, but it's not commonly used like, Smith or Jones.
So what do they use?
Well, what do royal children use in school? For example, Prince William and Prince Harry went by Wales.
Ah, because Charles was Prince of Wales.
Exactly. And now Prince George uses Cambridge at school since Prince William is the Duke of Cambridge.
Got it. Tied to the title.
Yeah. And the history here is quite interesting. King George V, back during WWI with all the anti-German sentiment, chose Windsor as the official surname in 1917.
To sound more British.
Precisely. Solidifying a British identity for the family, which later influenced Elizabeth II's decision to add Mountbatten.
Fascinating.
And if you found surnames complex, prepare for a revelation about royal first names.
Oh, what now?
Did you know Prince Harry's actual first name is Henry?
Wait, really? Henry?
Yes. His full name is Henry Charles Albert David. Harry is simply a childhood nickname that just stuck.
I actually didn't know that. Wow.
Apparently, so few people knew that when his engagement was announced, lots thought it was a mistake in the press.
Huh.
And here's another surprising one. Meghan Markle's real first name is Rachel.
Rachel Markle.
Her full name is Rachel Meghan Markle, but she prefers to go by her middle name, Meghan.
Okay, that's interesting too. Two prominent royals using names different from their official first names.
Yeah.
This raises an important question.
Yeah.
Why these name choices? It's fascinating to see the historical tradition of nicknames like Harry for Henry enduring in the royal family,
Right.
alongside the very modern choice for both Harry and Meghan to use different names. It sort of speaks to a blending of strict royal formality with an underlying personal preference shaping their public identity.
It certainly adds another layer of unexpected detail, doesn't it? Moving on to Queen Elizabeth II's daily routine, specifically her daily tipple, as they say.
The cocktails.
Yes. According to former employees, she apparently enjoyed 4 cocktails throughout the day.
4. Wow. Okay, what were they?
All right, so her first drink before lunch was a gin and dubani. For those unfamiliar, that's a sweet wine-based aperitif served with a slice of lemon and plenty of ice.
Okay, gin and dubani. Got it.
Then, with lunch, she'd apparently have a dry gin martini.
Classy.
With dinner, she'd enjoy a glass of wine, often paired with, yes, that beloved chocolate cake we mentioned earlier.
Of course. Wine and cake.
And finally, before bed, she'd have a glass of champagne as a nightcap.
A full routine.
Quite the schedule.
It's quite the consistent ritual, isn't it? This remarkable consistency in her daily habits, even down to her drinks. It really exemplifies the structured nature of royal life.
Yeah, very structured.
It shows how personal routines for a monarch can become almost part of the institution itself, like a symbol of steady presence and unwavering tradition.
Absolutely. And another consistent and frankly adorable part of royal life for the Queen was her well-known affection for corgis.
Oh, the corgis. Everyone knows about the corgi.
She owned over 30 Pembroke Welsh corgis since becoming queen in 1952. Her first corgi, Susan, was so precious she even went on honeymoon with the Queen and Prince Philip.
Took the dog on honeymoon. That's dedication.
And when her beloved dogs couldn't get along at one point, we learned she actually consulted a dog psychologist.
The dog psychologist. Okay, that's next level.
And here's a detail that truly highlights their pampered lives.
Hmm.
Apparently, only Queen Elizabeth II herself fed her precious pups.
Really? No staff helped.
Seems not. And get this, the corgis ate from silver trays, not dog bowls.
Silver trays.
Yeah. The material suggests their menu changed regularly too, including various proteins like beef, duck, chicken.
Yeah.
At times, they were even treated to freshly hunted rabbits, courtesy of Prince William and Prince Harry.
Wow. Talk about living a dog's life. Royal edition.
Pretty much.
It genuinely emphasizes the extraordinary extent of the luxury and, well, deeply personal attention bestowed upon royal pets.
It really does.
It's a vivid illustration of the Queen's profound personal connection and devotion to her corgis, extending far beyond typical pet ownership. It reveals a softer, more private side of her regal existence, I think.
Definitely. Okay. From the Queen's beloved pets, let's pull back the curtain on the royal wardrobe and some truly extraordinary palace operations.
All right.
Let's start with Prince Charles's dressing routine. Reports reveal he has 3 valets and doesn't dress himself.
3 valets. Wow. And they dress him.
Apparently so. In fact, his valets even iron his shoelaces when he removes his shoes.
Iron his shoelaces. Seriously.
That's what the sources say. He also apparently prefers to wear the tie of the organization or military establishment he's visiting.
Nice touch.
So a valet brings several ties for him to potentially change into throughout the day.
Always prepared.
And what about the Queen's used clothing? She had a generous practice, it seems, of giving her worn clothes to staff members.
Oh, that's nice.
They could either wear them or even sell them for profit, the only catch.
Let me guess. No labels.
Exactly. All the labels had to be removed to prevent identification as once belonging to the Queen.
Makes sense. Prevents them ending up on eBay as Queen's dress.
Precisely. Now for a truly bizarre party planning detail, which I found quite surprising.
Ooh, do tell.
During the 2011 visit of Barack and Michelle Obama, palace officials paid extreme attention to detail.
Okay, like what?
They reportedly found out the Obamas' preferred type of toilet paper, considering thickness, consistency, and color.
Toilet paper preferences for a state visit.
That's what we read. Also, their favorite flowers, and even how they like their beds made. All for just a 2-day stay.
That is meticulous, almost unnerving.
Right. And for a truly unique entrance, the royal family has their own party trick.
A party trick at Buckingham Palace.
Apparently. In the white drawing room, there's a full-sized mirror. On signal, an employee presses a button and the mirror swings open to reveal the royal family, who have been waiting there to make a dramatic entrance. It's quite the show.
A secret mirror door entrance. That's amazing, like something out of a movie, isn't it? These meticulous details, from toilet paper to secret doors, they really underscore the extraordinary lengths taken for guest comfort and entertainment, and the almost theatrical nature of royal appearances.
Very theatrical.
It highlights how much of royal life is just meticulously planned, down to the most minute and sometimes, unusual specifics. It really blurs the lines between daily life and public performance.
Yeah, that line seems very blurry indeed. Finally, let's conclude with some truly unique legal and practical privileges enjoyed by the monarch.
The exemptions.
Did you know Queen Elizabeth II could and did drive on occasion despite not having a driver's license?
I think I'd heard that. She learned during the war, right?
Exactly. Trained as a driver and mechanic during WWII, rebuilding and driving ambulances and trucks. She was, in fact, the only person in the UK who didn't need a driver's license.
And no license plate needed either, I believe.
Correct. Her car didn't require one. She famously shocked King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia back in 1998 by insisting on driving him around Balmoral.
Oh, I remember that. Especially significant given the rules for women driving in Saudi Arabia at the time.
Precisely. Made quite the statement. Beyond driving, she also didn't need a passport to travel.
Because passports are issued in her name.
You got it. And here's the ultimate perk, perhaps. She was immune from prosecution under UK law.
Sovereign immunity. The ultimate privilege.
Indeed.
What's fascinating here is how these exemptions, like driving without a license or not needing a passport, they aren't just arbitrary perks, are they?
No, not really.
They're deeply rooted in historical context and the unique constitutional status of the monarch. It truly illustrates an unparalleled position within the legal framework of the UK, highlighting this distinct set of rules that apply only to the sovereign.
So what does this all mean when we bring it all together? We've uncovered everything from, solemn mourning outfits and strict nail polish rules to chocolate cake obsessions, confusing surnames, daily cocktails, pampered corgis.
Iron shoelaces,
Yeah.
secret doors.
Right. And unparalleled legal exemptions. These often ignored facts truly paint a fuller, much more surprising picture of royal life beyond the public glamour, don't they?
Absolutely. If we connect this to the bigger picture, these unique traditions, these personal quirks, and the special privileges, they really invite us to consider what they truly reveal about the nature of a modern monarchy.
Hmm.
How do they balance the immense weight of public duty with their private lives? And what does it say about the endurance of historical customs, some quite strange, right into the present day?
It's a lot to think about, isn't it? Which of these deep dive discoveries stands out to you listening as the strangest or most surprising? Keeps you curious, right?